لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. أما بعد, I like to encourage the women to sit together. Women, sit together. The women should sit together. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam prohibited us from sitting separately in that. He would say alayhi salatu wasalam, Ma li arakum mutafarriqin. Alayhi salatu wasalam, why have I seen you all seated scattered? The Messenger alayhi salatu wasalam prohibited that we sit scattered, and as it applies to men, it is also applicable to women. It's not lawful for us in the gatherings of learning to sit scattered. In another hadith it says, إِنَّ تَفَرُّقَكُمْ هَذَا مِنْ عَمَلِ الشَّيْطَانِ. You are sitting scattered. It is from the works of shaitan. It's not lawful for us to sit scattered in the gatherings of learning. We all sit together. The companions, radiallahu anhum, they say when they sit with the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, they would almost be covered by a single jilbab. A single cloth that is spread will almost cover all of them because they sit together. And sitting together does not encourage sleeping in a class. When you are all seated together, you don't have the time and the space to stretch your neck, your back, your leg, your feet, because everybody is seated together. May Allah protect us all. I really wish that there is ventilation better than this. Right. We are on the book Fiqh Al-Fitan by Shaykh Sulayman Ar-Ruhayli. Shaykh Sulayman Ar-Ruhayli is one of the teachers in the Prophet's Masjid in Madinah. Shaykh Sulayman Ar-Ruhayli is a teacher in the Messenger's Masjid alayhi salatu wasalam in Madinah. This big sharaf that in Madinah you are not a resident of Madinah, just that you teach inside the Prophet's Masjid. Big favor. Big favor. In the past, ulama, when they mention fadail or manaqib of the early Muslims, they used to mention this as part of them. There are many of them who got that favor to teach in the Prophet's Masjid, alayhi salatu wasalam. So it still remains a thing of favor that Allah makes you a person who teaches in the Prophet's Masjid, alayhi salatu wasalam. So Shaykh Sulayman Ar-Ruhayli, if we would not say any other thing about him than that he is a teacher in the Prophet's Masjid in Madinah, it is sufficient for him to. Someone asked, that book you are reading, who wrote it? Said Shaykh Sulayman Ar-Ruhayli, Ibn Salim Ar-Ruhayli. Fine. Who is he? The teacher in the Prophet. It is sufficient. From the things about this Shaykh is that he is also Khatib in Masjid Quba, also in Medina. You know Quba in Medina. He also makes khutbah on the days of Jummah in that masjid. Quba is in the outskirts of Medina, or was in the outskirts of Medina. Now it's inside Medina. It's sufficient. The reason we are saying this is many times people read books of people, they don't know the authors of the book. I usually wonder if you ask a brother who reads Bulugh al-Maram, if you ask some of the people, who is the author of Bulugh al-Maram? Say, I'm one sheikh. It's not proper. From the things we know about the books that we study is that we know those who have authored books. We know those who have authored books. This book, Fiqh Al-Fitan, was originally a lecture that he delivered in Masjid al-Nabawi in Al-Jami'at al-Islamiyya. It was transcribed and he edited it. It was transcribed, it was written down from the lecture, and then turned into a book that we are now reading. And if you listen to that audio, the audio is available. If you listen to it, it stops at point 20. It stops at point 20, point 21. It stops at point 21. But this book reaches point 26. And he mentioned during his lecture that it still has other issues, but because of time, he was going to stop there. So you know the compilers of this book, they went on to add the rest of the points to apparently to make it complete what he had written down for the class in Al-Jami'at al-Islamiyya. We are on Al-Asl al-Ishrin, the 20th foundation. The 20th basic rule for us to note during the time of it. There are basic rules the Muslim should know during the times of fitness. The Sheikh mentioned 26 in it all. We are on point number 12. He called it Al-Asl al-Ishrin, the 20th fundamental point. And he said, Hafizahullah, in Fiqh Al-Fitan, قطع الطمع الدنيوي المادي والمعنوي. I think we've explained all of this. I hope that we are able to end the point 21. So our reading will be faster than so this part of point 20 that we have read. He said, من فقه الفتن قطع الطمع الدنيوي المادي والمعنوي. He said, الطمع في أمور الدنيا الحسية أو المعنوية من مكانة أو نحوها قد يقود صاحبه إلى المسارعة في الفتنة وقد يزخرف الشيطان له أن ذلك في سبيل الله. والطمع في المال فتنة قد يقود إلى فتنة أعظم. يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم إن لكل أمة فتنة وفتنة الأمة المال. رواه الترمذي. ويقول عليه الصلاة والسلام بادروا بالأعمال فتنا كقطع الليل المظلم يصبح الرجل مؤمنا ويمسي كافرا ويمسي مؤمنا ويصبح كافرا يبيع دينه بعرض من الدنيا. رواه مسلم. The Shaykh says in all of that preference, desire, attraction for the sweet things of this dunya, whether those sweet things are things that are material, things you can touch, like money, like a house, like a car, you can touch them, or things that you can't touch, like position, you can't touch position. Can you touch presidency? So things that the mind becomes attracted to, whether from the things that we can touch or from the things that we cannot touch. These things, the love for them, the desire for these sweet things of dunya, can make a person become hasty and fall into it. Then he cited the hadith of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, that inna li kulli ummatin fitnatan. Every community, every people, every nation has its own trial. Things by which, when people follow the injunctions of Allah regarding them, they become successful. When they don't follow the injunctions of Allah regarding them, they become disgraceful and unsuccessful. They fail. This is what fitness ummati al-mal. And the trial of my own ummah is well. The trial of how did we get the money? Is it halal or haram? And the fitna of where are we spending the money? Is it in halal or haram? After you get halal money, where are you spending it? These are the fitna of man. So these things, this fitna, the love of it, the crave for it, the desire for it, but يَقُودُ صَاحِبَهُ إِلَى الْمُسَارَعَةِ فِي الْفِتْنَةِ. It would make the individual become hasty and then he falls into it. May Allah protect all of us. يقول شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية رحمه الله. شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية رحمه الله said, وكثير ممن خرج على ولاة الأمور أو أكثرهم إنما خرج لينازعهم مع استئثاره عليه. Some of the people, or the most of those who go on to become people who contest authority with constituted authority. There is constituted authority. The bulk of those who go to contest authority, they rise against constituted authority. He said, Rahimahullah, كثيرهم أو أكثرهم, most of them, or many of them, إنما خرج لينازعهم مع استئثارهم عليه. The reason why they come out to oppose constituted authority is because those people in authority have given preference to themselves regarding material things over him. The president is the one using big cars. The president is the one using big house. Not me. Why? But he wants to contest that. The president is the one, when he's going anywhere, he has full security. I want it. It is this contest that pushes them to contest power and authority with already constituted authority. They desire what the president has from the things of material. That is what pushes them, many of them, or most of them, into fighting. We want this, we want. May Allah protect. وَلَمْ يَصْبِرُوا عَلَى الْإِسْتِحْسَانِ. They are not able to be patient over the fact that the president has what they don't have. The governor has what they don't have. They can't hold it back. They can't hold it. They can't hold it. There's no way we agile locally is not able to hold back himself. May Allah protect. ثم إنه قد يكون لولي الأمر ذنوب أخرى. Unfortunately, that leader that he is contesting power with, he may have other sins. فيبقى بغضه لاستئثاره يعظم تلك السيئات. So he becomes so annoyed with them. He becomes angry with them. And the fact that he wants those things too that they have, he begins to magnify the sins of those things considered authority. Don't you see them? They ate more. They allocated 2 billion for this. They did not do the contract. They did this, they did not. Look at a whole governor. He's supposed to be a Muslim, Ahlul Sunnah. He does not have a beard. He does not know how to observe Salah. If they observe the Salah, he will not come for Jama'ah. Yes, the man has other things. He is counting. And his anger over him makes him continue to mention those faults that person in authority. In addition to the fact that he is angry over the fact that the man is enjoying what he is not enjoying. May Allah protect us all. وَيَبْقَى الْمُقَاتِلُ. This opposing party, this man, fighting constituted authority, ظَانًا وَيَبْقَى الْمُقَاتِلُ لَهُ ظَانًا أَنَّهُ يُقَاتِلُهُ لِأَلَّا تَكُونَ فِتْنَةٌ وَيَكُونَ الدِّينُ كُلُّهُ لِلَّهِ. The man begins to fight constituted authority. And he begins to think that he is fighting constituted authority, Allah takuna fitna, so that he will not, the authority, the governor, the president will not bring the people to fitna. And then the deal will be for the Allah, for the sake of Allah. We can establish the rule of Allah. We can do this for the sake of Allah. We can do this for the sake of Allah. But do you know his original intention? He only wants to enjoy from those things that the governor or the president or the chairman, local government, councillor, that is all what he wants. But he pushes it from in the name of the religion, in the name of avoiding fitna and inviting the rule of Allah on the earth. That is what he will say. And then the Shaykh says, وَمِنْ أَعْظَمِ مَا حَرَّكَهُ عَلَيْهِ طَلَبُ غَرَضِهِ إِمَّا وِلَايَةٌ وَإِمَّا مَالٌ. But the basic thing, حَرَّكَهُ عَلَيْهِ, that pushes him to come in front of constituted authority, to oppose constituted authority, is no other than his basic concern, that's his objective. Whether he wants money, or he wants position, or even the two together. He wants money, he wants authority, he wants position. He wants all the honor, CFR, FSS, MNI, he is the one that they are referring to like that. But he will be saying that we see this thing, for the sake of Allah, for the sake of Allah. But he knows it is not for the sake of Allah. That was the statement of Shaykh Ibrāhīm Abdur-Raūf. Shaykh Sulayman Ar-Ruhayli continued and said, وَقَدْ ذَكَرَ أَهْلُ السِّيَرِ أَنَّ عَبْدَ الرَّحْمَنِ ابْنَ أن عبد الرحمن ابن ملجم قتل عليا من أجل امرأة جميلة أراد الزواج بها فاشترطت عليه في مهرها قتل علي رضي الله عنه. عبد الرحمن ibn Muljim was Khariji from amongst the Khawarij, those who rise against constituted authority. The authority he was rising against was the authority of Amir al-Mu'minin, Ali ibn Abi Talib, radiyallahu anhu, Abu al-Hadith. He was rising against him. But the reason why he rose against Ali ibn Abi Talib, he said, Zakara Ahlul Siyar, the scholars of Islamic history and the biographies of the Muslims, it mentioned that Anna Abdur-Rahman ibn Muljim, that Abdur-Rahman ibn Muljim, who killed Ali ibn Abi Talib, قتل عليا رضي الله عنه من أجل امرأة جميلة أراد الزواج بها. He killed Ali ibn Abi Talib because of a beautiful woman that he wanted to marry. فاشترطت عليه في مهرها قتل علي رضي الله عنه. She gave a condition: if you want to marry me, kill Ali ibn Abi Talib first. But outside, the shout will be, yes, we want to establish justice, we want to do this, we want to do this. But the God of Allah, most of those you will see it everywhere. If you go take it from the level of student unionism on campus, they'll say the vice chancellor is stealing money, the vice chancellor is stealing money. It is it. Even 6 months, when you audit their accounts, you find out that they were the thieves. They stole more money than even the vice chancellor, student senior leader. There is nowhere they were audited that they came out clean. They never came out clean. And they'll be the ones to justice. They are unjust to their own souls. So the real aim is that stomach. That desire. They want wealth, they want position, they want authority, they want women, they want Allahu Akbar. But they will be shouting it in the name of the deen. They will be shouting it even if not in the name of the deen. They can say in the name of justice. We want justice for Nigerians. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are this. Nigerians are that. But he knows what he wants from it. He's funded from outside the country. And those funds are funds that he cannot even account for. May Allah protect him. ويقول الحسن البصري رحمه الله عن الخوارج. الإمام حسن البصري رحمه الله, he said regarding the Khawarij, Wallahi, I swear by Allah, لقد رأيناهم صورا ولا عقول. These people who are Khawarij, who rise against constituted authority, رأيناهم, we found them as people, صورا. They have images and forms truly, ولا عقول, but they don't have sense. They do not. وأجساما, we found them as body. They have form, suwa. They have ajsam, body, but they don't have ahlam. They don't have intelligence. Their desire is all about money, money, money. How? Firashunari. They are always a means by which a state becomes hot. When a state becomes hot, go and look at it. They cost it. Well, they are like the flies. You know, when you leave a honey or sugar, you know how the flies come to it? They are the flies of desire. All their desires, all around their attention is desire. They are the flies near the sugar. The sugar is their desire. They are the flies all around it. All they are concerned about is how will my desire be fulfilled? How will my desire be fulfilled? And that's why whomever you find taking to the views and the positions of the Khawarij, he has this illness with him. The Ikhwan al-Muslimun, they have this with them. Always about a race for leadership. A race to control the rest of the people. And that's why even the organizations you find in Nigeria or elsewhere that run that same program and manhaj, you find them upon this. They want to control the people. They want to rule the people. They want to manage the resources of the people. They want to control the people so much that they control the women and will be asking them for the times of menstruation. If you have experience with some of these organizations, you know what I'm talking about. The congresses of Muslims. This is the way they behave. We know them very well. They control everything about those who follow them. May Allah protect them. So, and then you contribute the money that their leaders employ for their own personal advertising. May Allah protect them. Unfortunately, they will say it is a work of Islam, Islamic work, Islamic revolution, Islamic this and that. It's a lie. It's all about their own desire. It's all about their own goals, personal proclivity. That's all they want from it all. But the name to be shouting is Dawlat al-Islamiyya, Dawlat al-Islam. May Allah protect it. The Shaykh says, Shaykh Sulayman Ar-Ruhayli, he says, وَطَمَعُ فِي الْمَكَانَ, that the person is desirous of position and authority. قَدْ يَقُودُ صَاحِبَهُ وَلَا سِيَّمَا إِنْ كَانَ طَالِبَ عِلْمٍ لِلتَّقَوُّدِ فِي الْفِتَنِ. الطَّمَعُ فِي الْمَكَانَ, desire for position. قَدْ يَقُودُ صَاحِبَهُ, it could push that person. وَلَا سِيَّمَا إِنْ كَانَ طَالِبَ الْعِلْمِ, especially if that kind of a person is a person who has learned from Islam, he has some knowledge of Islam. It could push him لِلتَّقَوُّدِ فِي الْفِتَنِ, to become engrossed in the fitan. يقول حذيفة رضي الله عنه, حذيفة بن اليمان. We had read all of these that I'm reading now. So, that حذيفة بن اليمان said رضي الله عنه, وكلت الفتنة بثلاثة. The fitna, the trial, are hung on the necks of three persons, three groups of people. The fitan are connected to them. Biljad al-Nihri. Fitan are usually connected to the jad, someone who is firm upon righteousness. Al-Nihri is very, very knowledgeable and well grounded in the sciences of the religion. الذي لا يريد أن يرتفع له شيء إلا قضعه بالسيف. This kind of a person, he does not want anything to come around him except that he puts it down with his word. وبالخطيب الذي تدعو إليه الأمور. The fitna is also connected to the khatib, the man on the minbar every Friday. The affairs appear to him as if he should speak about everything. They are so attractive. He should talk about everything. وَبِالشَّرِيفِ الْمَذْكُورِ. And a noble person who is mentioned all around in the community. حذيفة said رضي الله عنه فأما النحرير فتصرعه. As for the learned person who is firm upon his deed, تصرعه, the fitna puts him down. It makes him go down, stay somewhere. The fitna puts him down. So that's all about that. The fitna will come to stay somewhere. The fitna gets him down somewhere. وَأَمَّا هَذَانِ فَتَبْحَثُهُمَا فَتَبْدُوا مَا عِنْدَهُمَا. As for the other two, the fitna looks for them. The fitna will search for the person who is well known. Everybody knows him. Those young people will tell them, speak about the fitna. The fitna is going on. You are keeping quiet. You are doing it. He is known in the community. Or the khatib, they will go to the khatib. You have to talk about so thing. Don't keep quiet. What they are inviting him to is also another opportunity. So the fitna will look for these people. The people who are in charge of the fitna will look for these people. And what they have will go away. They will be destroyed in the fitna. May Allah protect all of us. This asar was reported by Ibn Abi Shayba Abu Bakr in his Musannaf. وقال حذيفة بن أسيد حذيفة بن أسيد الغفاري رضي الله عنه. He said, لأنا لغير الدجال أخوف عليكم. As for me, لغير الدجال, other than Dajjal, scares me for you. There is something that scares me regarding you more than the Dajjal. I'm scared about you for some things. But the one that I'm scared for, yes, I'm scared about the Dajjal for you. But I'm more scared about another thing regarding you than I am afraid of the Dajjal for you. Kila wa mazak. They ask him, what is that thing? The fear of which is bigger than how much you fear the Dajjal for us. What is that thing you fear more than you fear the Dajjal? The fitanun kakita ilayil mudu. I fear trials and tribulations. That will be like a part of the night, a very dark part of the night. When the dark part of the night becomes so dark, you don't see anything. So it is difficult to find a guidance. So the fitna that will occur such that confusion will wound around the people. They will not know where to turn towards or in which direction to move. He was asked, فَأَيُّ النَّاسِ خَيْرٌ فِيهَا يَا أَبَا سُرَيْحَةٍ. So holy, Hudhayfa ibn Usayd al-Ghifari is who? Abu Surayha. So they asked him, أَيُّ النَّاسِ خَيْرٌ فِيهَا. Who amongst the people is best during that fitna? O Abu Surayha. قَالَ الْغَنِيُّ الْخَفِيُّ. The best person during that fitna is al-Ghaniyyu al-Khafiyyu. Someone who is self-sufficient. He is rich, he has what to eat, he has what to drink. Al-Khafiyyu. Then he is not known. He has what to eat, what to drink, what to care for himself, what to take care of his family, and then he is suffering. Nobody knows him. That was the condition of Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas. I hope that we remember that situation. Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas after the death of Uthman bin Affan, he was just staying somewhere. And as they managed to evolve another leader to emerge amongst the Muslims, one of his children ran to him. Hey, come, you are amongst the people most learned, from amongst Sabiqun al-Awwalun. You are here. The people are talking about Imara. You have a right to it more than many of those who might be appointed. Come out to it. And he said to his son, his wife, Inna Allah yuhibbul abda at-taqiyya al-ghaniyya al-fatiyya. His wife, Allah likes al-abdul ghani at-taqiyya al-khabiyya. Allah likes the servant, someone who is devoted to the worship of Allah. He is taqi, he fears Allah. He is ghani, he is wealthy, and he is khafi. Nobody sees him, he's just somewhere. The Prophet told the people that when the fitna comes, the best of the people are those who are self-sufficient. Why is self-sufficient important in the times of people? One of the things that push the people into fitna is the desire to gain something to eat. Desire to look for something to eat. Let me get something to eat. Myself, my children, my wife, my family, how do I care for them? My mother, my sister, my brother. The man may not want to play a role, but when he looks back and says, oh, over, he moves forward and plays a role. So when the man is ghani, Allah saves him from that. The second thing about safa that he mentioned, when you are known, the people will come and invite you. You come and talk. But when nobody knows you, you are known. When you are known, and the fitna comes up, people will say, come and talk, come and do this. Will you be keeping quiet? But when the man is coffee, nobody knows you. Nobody brings things to say, Sarah's okay. If you don't talk now, we will destroy your business. We will destroy your house. We will destroy your property. Nobody knows you. And he's ghani. So he can proceed without joining any of the parties in the times of so that was why Huzaifa said, when he was asked for Ayyun Nāsir khayrun fiha, Ya Abā Surayha, he said, Al-Ghaniyyu al-Muhid. The person who is self-sufficient, he is rich, and then nobody knows. Kila fa ayyun nas sharrun fiha. Ayyun nas sharrun fiha. Who amongst the people will be the worst in the times of the fitna? Said Al-Khatib al-Mufti. Al-Khatib al-Mufti. The Khatib whose voice is loud. He wants to talk about everything. He wants to shout about everything. Oh, people, don't accept. We will not send you. They are killing us. They are doing this. He will shout. He is from among the Sharruna. He will say what is not supposed. He will agitate the people and make them join the people. When he is supposed to make them silent, make them be patient, make them turn to Allah, make them repent to Allah in the times of peace. He will be agitating them towards the people. May Allah protect. The next person is Ar-Rākibul Mawj. The one who rides is the one mobilizing the people on his right. The one calling out the people. فَقَالَ رَجُلٌ. One of the men who was in the gathering with Huzaifa ibn Usayd said, Wallahi, ma ana bi ghaniyin wala qasiyyin. I am not ghani, I'm not qafi, I'm not rich, I'm not independent, I'm not self-sufficient, and I am not an unknown person. So how do I survive during the fitna? Huzaifa said, فَقُمْ كَبْنِ اللَّبِينَ فَقُمْ كَبْنِ اللَّبُونَ. Be like Ibn al-Labun. You know the animal the Arabs refer to as Ibn Laboon? The Laboon is the animal that is feeding its young one with breast milk. Laboon. It has laban. So Ibn Laboon is the male child of the female camel. Ibn Laboon is the male child of the female camel that has milk. But it is not taking that milk. The milk is for the younger one. If a male camel reaches like age 2, and it is going to year 2 years, going to the 3rd year, by that time, the mother had given birth to another young one. So that time, the mother is breastfeeding. So the mother is what? Laboon. Now, the first one that is more than 2 years old, going to 3 years old, will be referred to as what? Ibn Laboon. Huzaifa ibn Usayd said, Radiyallahu anhu, Fakun Katni Laboon. Be like Ibn Laboon. What is the connection between Ibn Laboon and fitna? That Huzaifa ibn Usayd wants you to be like Ibn Laboon during the time of fitna. It says, La Zahara Faturkab. La Zahara Faturkab. The back is not strong enough. So much that you can say, let me climb it. Meaning that you can't climb Ibn Laboon. Yes, it's a camel, but you can't climb it. Why? The back is not strong enough to carry you. So you will not go to it and say you want to climb Ibn Laboon. Meaning that don't be the one that people will climb your back into fitna. Don't be the one who will aid people onto fitna. Fakun Katni Laboon. Be like Ibn Laboon. La Zahara Faturkab. It does not have the back to be able to carry somebody. And he said, Radiyallahu anhu, he says, Wala Dar'a Fatuhlab. It does not also have the Yoda, the Udder. What's it called? Uda or Yuda. The breast where it produces milk. For lower animals, it is not called the breast. It's called the udder. It does not have an udder for you to drink milk from it. It does not have a back that you can climb. So don't be the one to feed the people and encourage them to come to fitna. Neither should you be the one to back the people and support them upon fitna. Be like Ibn Laboon. La Zahara Faturkab. It does not have a back so that you can say, oh, let us climb it. Wala Dar'a Fatuhlab. It does not have the order so that you can say, oh, let me drink from it. So don't be a supporter, don't be an enhancer during the time of fitna. Don't carry the people on your back for fitna. Neither should you be the one to support the people with what they feed on to be able to carry on upon fitna. If you are not Ghaniyun for fitna. Otherwise, the best condition the individual will be in the times of fitna is to be what? Ghaniyun for fitna. Ghaniyun for fitna. The one that Allah has blessed with wealth, he does not need anybody outside. He stocked food for 6 months in his house. 6 months food. So he can remain in his house, not going anywhere. 6 months. And then he's happy. Nobody will come and look for him to come and say something about it. No journalist will look for him to give a comment. This is the fitna of many among students now of knowledge. Many of the people want to be the one talking. You don't know that for you not to be the one talking might be better for you. Wallahi. If you are the one who has to say something, people will be running around looking for you. Come and say something. Ashariful Mazgur. You're a noble person and everybody knows you. Everybody talks about you in the society. When there's fitna, they will look for you. Come and say something. You have not commented. What is this? Your businesses are everywhere. They know that you own house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to say something to protect your house, isn't it? Because people know you. So you'll be making the statement as if you are supporting them, as if you are not supporting them. You will not be able to say don't do it because you are afraid they will destroy your property. You will not be able to say do it because you know that after the fitna, the government will come after you. So that itself is another fitna. Is it not better that you are Ghaniyun Khafiyun? You are one man that Allah has sufficed and then nobody knows you. These are the best people at the times of it. But if you are not this kind of a man, kun katni Allah. Be like Ibn Labu. La zahara faturkab. He does not have a back. He's too young to be climbed. Wala zara fatuhlab. He does not even have an order so that you can say, oh, let us take from his milk. So you can't benefit from Ibn Labun as far as fitna is concerned, meaning that you should be a man that does not have anything in any way to support the people who are upon the fitna. May Allah protect all of us. The Sheikh says, Rawah al-Hakim. Al-Imam Hakim al-Nisaburi has reported that in Al-Mustadrak. فالخطيب المسطئ إذا غلبه الطمع. The Khatib who comes on the day of Jum'ah and his voice is heard, he speaks aloud, everybody hears him. إذا غلبه الطمع. When the love for material enjoyment and enticement overpower him, كان من أشر الناس في الإسلام. He will become from among the worst of people in the times of it. Al-Khatib al-Muslim. Because it is his member that will be hot. Ayyuhan nas, kumu, kumu. Hakaza, he will be shouting, oh people, stand up. وَلَا تَفْسُدُوا السُّكُوتُ وَالْآنْ حَرَامٌ. Hakaza, he will be shouting. These are the worst people in the times of it. Don't keep quiet. If you keep quiet now, it is haram. People are being oppressed. وَمَا لَكُمْ لَا تُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَالْمُسْتَضَعْفُونَ مِنَ الرِّجَالِ وَالنِّسَاءِ وَالْوِلْدَانِ الَّذِينَ يَقُولُونَ رَبَّنَا أَخْرِجْنَا. They'll be quoting verses, putting the verses of the Quran in the wrong place. And Goga will be thinking that they are saying something reasonable. Ignorant, foolish people. These are the large majority of the people during the times of fitna. Because the man was quoting a verse of the Quran, they will be shouting, Allah Akbar. You don't know that he's bringing petrol onto you upon a fire that is already burning. What will happen to those persons? May Allah protect us. The Sheikh says, فَالْخَطِيبُ الْمُسْقِعُ إِذَا غَلَبَهُ الطَّمَعُ. This shout that this man is shouting, they had already promised him behind that if you start this fitna, we will give you a house. Imam, if you start the fitna, we will give you a car. If you start this fitna, when our government comes to the power, you are the chairman of religious affairs, minister of religion. So he comes to the mimbar and he's reading the verse. He's talking about وَمَا لَكُمْ لَا تُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَهُوَ يَتَكَلَّمْ فِي سَبِيلِ طَمَعِهِ هُوَ. He said, وَمَا لَكُمْ, why do you not fight for the sake of Allah? But what he's talking about is for the sake of his own azram. الشخصي. May Allah protect all of us. فالخطيب المسقع إذا غلبه الطمع. When that love for material comfort overpowers him, كان من أشر الناس في الفتنة. It comes to become amongst the worst of people in the times of the fitna. ولذا, that is the reason why على العاقل أن يخلص نفسه من أسر الطمع. It is a duty upon a person who is reasonable. If you want to be reasonable, khalis nafsaka. Free yourself min asra tam'i, from the slave of those who only run after their own desire. Hatta, so that la yataradda fil fitan. The akil does not get into it. He has to free himself from these people who are only concerned about their personal desires. وَصَدَقَ الْقَائِلِ. The Sheikh says the one who makes this statement that he will make now has truly said the truth. وَكَمْ دَقَّتْ وَرَقَّتْ وَاسْتَرَقَتْ فُضُولُ الرِّزْقِ أَعْنَاقَ الرِّجَالِ. كَمْ دَقَّتْ وَرَقَّتْ وَاسْتَرَقَتْ فُضُولُ الرِّزْقِ أَعْنَاقَ الرِّجَالِ. How many a time daqqat, yani kassarat? How many a time have fudul rizq, excess wealth? Because the summary of what that man is looking for is a lot of money. Big house, big mansion, big car, fine clothes. He sends his children to UK. He does not care. When the children return, they become kufa, or munharifu. They do not become people upon rectification. These are his desires. How many times does fadlu rizq, excess wealth, that cut? How many times does it break? Warakat. How many times does it weaken? Wastarakat. How many times does it steal away? Anaq al-rijal, the necks of men. You see a man, fadlu rizq, excess wealth will break his neck. Excess wealth will weaken his neck. Excess wealth will take his neck away from him. How many times does that happen? So this man who is just running after these desires, be careful. Because when you get that thing at the end of the day, they may be the means to your destruction. May Allah protect each and every one of us. This absolute, the Shaykh called it Al-Aslul Ishru, the 20th foundational rule in Fiqh Al-Fitan, Qat'u Tama'i Ad-Dunyawi. From the foundation we must understand in the times of fitna is Qat'u At-Tama'i Ad-Dunyawi. We must cut off the enticement, the inducement, the attractions of these issues of dunya. They have attraction to them. Cut it off. If you don't cut it off, the invitation of wealth, the invitation of women, the invitation of love for position can bring the individual into fitna. So in the times of fitna, they go around houses. If you come out, we give you 1,000 naira. You see foolish people will follow them. It is this topic that they are not able to cut off. Some girls will post on social media, if you come to social place, you will be my boyfriend. Idiots too will follow them. May Allah protect them. He came out because of the girl, but if he said enter. He came out because of the rice. 650 naira, Mr. Big's rice. Was the thing that brought you this your almost 650 naira rice was what they used to bring you into fitna. The reason he is able to follow them is that Tama'u dunya is not able to make qat'uha or qat'uhu. He's not able to cut off that desire in him for the sweetness in this dunya. So don't go. When they start saying, oh, they are distributing money. The same thing, politicians. When campaigns start now, and they start running, shouting their party name, shouting, hey! They'll say, Eloni, how much is party ADB? How much are they distributing? They say 10,000. Hey, remember, Lola, you see me there tomorrow. You are getting into it. That money will cut off your neck. Yes. May Allah protect us. One politician once said that when people in the times of campaign, when they throw money and they are rushing it, they have it in that food. They stole a lot of money and they are throwing. How much are they throwing? 200 naira or 500 naira. How much will they throw to you? Fools. They have it in mind. When they throw the money, they are still grabbing it, shouting. Fools. How much was stolen? How much was thrown to them? Fools. Ignorant. May Allah protect us. That push. That's why Allah says, وَمَن يُوقَ شُحَّ نَفْسِهِ أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. The one who can avoid that shuh nafs, the greed, the desire to acquire, those are the successful ones. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ وَنَهَى النَّفْسَ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ فَإِنَّ الْجَنَّةَ هِيَ الْمَأْوَىٰ. So don't forget these verses at that time. Don't allow these invitations. Come and take money. Come and take this. Rumor. That is the reason why you went into fitna. May Allah protect you. Abdurrahman ibn Muljim, who killed Ali ibn Abi Talib, was he able to marry the woman? He wasn't able because he was arrested and killed. He wasn't able, he was arrested and killed. The ulama also mentioned, like we mentioned in the last class, during the time of Nabi Salih alayhi salam, the one ashqaha, the worst of the people amongst the people of Salih, who went on to stab that Naqatullah. He was also promised a girl by the woman who funded that activity. If you kill that camel, I will give you my daughter to marry, and I will fund the marriage. Was he able to marry the woman? That is why this bait is so important. Kam daqqat, waraqqat, wastaraqat, fudulul amwal, a'naq al-rijal. Naam, fudulul rizq, amwal, rizq. Allow me. How many times did it break the neck of the people? It will break the neck. That money you are looking for will kill you. May Allah protect all of us. Al-Aslul Hadi wal-Ishrun. The 24th foundational rule. The Sheikh says, Min Fiqh Al-Fitan, Ar-Rifqu bin-Nas. From what you must understand in the times of fitna, be easy with the people. Ar-Rifqu bin-Nas. Take it easy with them. War-Rifqu khayrun kulluhu. Everything about being easy with people is goodness. When you are easy with the people, everything about that, it will not bring any other than goodness. Being easy with the people. Being easy with the people. Be easy with them. Understand the circumstance of everybody and be easy with the people. Ar-Rifqu bin-Nas. The Sheikh says, Min Fiqh Al-Fitan, Ar-Rifqu bin-Nas. War-Rifqu khayrun kulluhu. Rifq, being easy with the people in speech, being easy with the people in your dealings with them. Even when a person offends you and you want to take a revenge, be easy in that. If you want to slaughter an animal, should you not be easy in that? The ease in slaughtering an animal, you are slaughtering the animal. You should still take it easy. That's why you have to sharpen your blade. You have to lie the animal down. Place your leg on it. Raise its neck. In all of these, you are being easy with it. So even when you are disciplining, be easy in the discipline. You want to discipline your child, be easy in it. You want to discipline your wife, be easy in it. Be easy in it. In your speech, in your action, be easy. Be approachable. Let them be able to talk to you. Be open. Be easy. Don't be a king. An unapproachable king at that time, perhaps Fir'aun. Don't be a Fir'aun over your wife. Even Fir'aun used to be advised. How many times was Fir'aun following the advice of the people in his company? They will suggest to him and you follow it. So don't become a man that your wife can't even, your wife can't even talk to you. So Sheikh says in Fiqh Al-Fitan, Ar-Rifqu bin-Nas. From the foundations that you must observe in the times of fitna is taking easy with the people. War-Rifqu khayrun kulluhu. Taking things easy has, in all of it, it has no other than goodness. وَهُوَ فِي الْفِتَنِ أَعْظَمُ. And in the times of fitna, Ar-Rifqu is a'zam, is most desirous, is most needed during the times of fitna. Why? فَإِنَّ الْقُلُوبَ فِي الْفِتَنِ. Because the hearts of the people during the times of fitna, يَلْحَقُهَا مَا يَلْحَقُهَا يَلْحَقُهَا مَا يَلْحَقُهَا. In the times of the fitna, the minds of the people are afflicted with serious affliction. the signs of fitna, the minds of the people are upon serious affliction. A man whose house was burnt down, if you find him running around without a cloth, what will be his mindset? A man whose store was damaged and all he felt in the store was taken away, how will he be? So the mind is afflicted. So when the mind is afflicted, you relate with them be easy. Take it easy. She says, Habibullah, وَتَصَّيْفُ اِحْتِرَابًا عَظِيمًا. The minds of the people will really be upon confusion. Istirab. It is not settled upon anything. Everything is on his mind. And he's thinking like this, maybe this one will happen. Maybe they will come to know. Maybe police will come. Maybe police will not come. Maybe. He has a lot of things in his mind. فَيَحْتَاجُ صاحب الحق المستبصر في الفتنة أن يترفق بالناس فيحتاج صاحب الحق. When the people are in this kind of a condition, صاحب الحق بحاجة, the one who has haqq with him, he is not involved in the thing. He has avoided that. Don't forget, he is Ibn Labun. لا ظهر فتركب ولا مدى ضرع فتحلب. He does not have anything to support fitna. He's somewhere. Now when you relate with the people, it's easy with them. Their minds are funny. A lot of troubles have come to them. So you who have with you, al-mustamsiru fil fitna, who have deep insight and knowledge about how fitna goes. يحتاج صاحب الحق المستبصر في الفتنة أن يترفق بالناس. In that case, you who knows the fitna itself, where it is going, what is most likely going to come out of you, you need to take it easy with it. Take it easy with it. Take it easy with it. This will even come even when ulama is come. In our own times now, even difference amongst ulama is a means of bitterness now. Whether on social media, anywhere. When ulama is up, see the students fighting on those. I'm talking about the scholars of school. So, our Sheikh's position that is correct. Take it easy. Take it easy. عن عائشة رضي الله عنها زوج النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم قال, our mother Aisha رضي الله عنها, the wife of the Prophet of Allah رضي الله عنها, she said, دخل رهط من اليهود على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. A number of people, not up to 10, some men, near 10, they came to visit the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, but these men were from amongst the Jews. فَقَالُوا السَّلَامُ عَلَيْكُمْ. The men now said السَّلَامُ عَلَيْكُمْ to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. And Assalam means al-maut. So when they greet the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, instead of saying Assalamu alaykum, what do they say? Assalamu alaykum. يحرفون الكلمة عن مواضعه ونسوا حظا مما ذكروا. That is their way of life. تحريف الكلمة. They will read out the meaning from, they will read out the expressions from its meaning. It is salam. They will say salam. This is tahrif. They destroyed salam. That word. They remove the lam. So it remains as salam. Instead of the lamb, they put an added much. So it becomes Sam instead of what? Salam. Tahrif. That was how they destroyed their book. May Allah protect them. So instead of saying Assalamu alaikum to the Messenger alayhi salatu, they would say Assalamu alaikum. قالت عائشة رضي الله عنها. Our mother Aisha radiallahu anha said, فَفَهِمْتُهَا. Oh, I understood what they were saying. It was Assalamu they were saying, not what? Assalam. فَقُلْتُ وَعَلَيْكُمُ السَّلَامُ وَاللَّعْنَةُ. So I quickly gave them back. وَعَلَيْكُمُ السَّلَامُ. That's death. You are asking that death should be upon the Prophet Muhammad. It is death that should be upon you, not just that. Wallah. May you be put away from the mercy of Allah. فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Messenger of Allah عليه الصلاة والسلام said, مهلا يا عائشة. مهلا. Take it easy, Aisha. Take it easy, Aisha. He said Assam. She said Assamu wallah. Ya Aisha. Inna Allah yuhibbu ar-rifqa fil amri kullihi. Allah likes being easy in every affair. Inna Allah yuhibbu ar-rifqa. Allah likes these attributes liking to Allah. That Allah likes. The attribute of Allah is that He likes them. And from the things that He likes is what? Taking things. Many of us, these are Jews. Yahud. According. Yes, the Prophet maintained that balance. Mahla ya Aisha. Inna Allah yuhibbu ar-rifqa fi amri. In every affair, yes, you are taking your revenge, but you are responding, you are making wrong. So brothers will say, if you give me one rod, I will give you 10. Is that the risk? The person he wants to give 10 is from amongst the people of Sunnah like him. If he gives me one, I will give him 10. If he writes a book of 100 pages, I will write a book of 1,000 pages. رَدًّا عَلَيْهِ وَيَتَبَدَّلُ بِالْإِسْلَامِ. We make them misprice. Look at what the messenger said to the Prophet. Look at what the messenger said to Aisha. She only added one kalima. You wanted to add 100 pages. He gave you 2 pages out. And you know sorry. He begins to make the error of his statement by way of making run of it. The Prophet said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Inna Allah yuhibbu ar-rifqa fil amri kullihi. Allah wants you to be easy in all affairs. فقلت يا رسول الله عائشة رضي الله عنها. She said, Messenger of Allah, أَوَلَمْ تَسْمَعْ مَا قَالُوا. Did you not hear what they said? قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. The Messenger replied عليه الصلاة والسلام. قد قلت وعليكم. I had said وعليكم. Let it be on you. So if they say Assalamu alaikum, and you say what? Wa-alaikum. They ask for Sam or not, so they use take care. It's okay. But Aisha said, Radiallahu anha, Wa-alaikum as-salamu wa-la. He said, Sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. That is the balance of the Prophet. If you say you are upon the sunnah of the Messenger, measure your affairs like this way. But you are not man better. Simon better. Salafi, when you are responding, you also respond upon a balance. Are you fair when you respond to your fellow Salafi? Are you balancing it? So, see, Fajala, do you not go beyond limits? Do you employ a rizqu fi Africa kullihi? Do you maintain risk in all your affairs? Being easy in all your affairs. Do you maintain that? And when our mother said, did you not hear what they said there? But you heard me say, wa alaykum. I also replied. But the reply is just commensurate with what they have said. Risk. Inna Allah yuhibbu al-rifqa fil amri kullihi. That hadith is muttafaqun alayh. It's occurs in Shaykh Ibrāhīm Abdur-Raūf. وعن عائشة رضي الله عنها زوج النبي. She also reported رضي الله عنها, the wife of the Prophet of Allah عليه الصلاة والسلام, أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم قال. She said the messenger of Allah said عليه الصلاة والسلام, يا عائشة إن الله رفيق يحب الرفق إن الله رفيق يحب الرفق. Allah is Rafiq. Allah is compassionate. يحب الرفق. He likes you to show compassion. If Allah wants to hold us responsible for what we do daily, how will it be? وَلَوْ يُؤَاخِذُ اللَّهُ النَّاسَ بِمَا كَسَبُوا مَا تَرَكَ عَلَى ظَهْرِهَا مِن دَابَّةٍ وَلَكِنْ يُؤَخِّرُهُمْ إِلَىٰ أَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى. They say, shirk. They worship Ojojogo. They worship Jesus. They worship this. They worship that. They do this. Maybe they will repent. Allah please make it easy. Be easy in your affairs. The Prophet said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Inna Allah rafiq yuhibbu ar-rifq. Allah likes you to be easy. Allah likes ease. Allah likes being easy. وَيُعْطِي عَلَى الرِّفْقِ مَا لَا يُعْطِي عَلَى الْعُنْفِ. What Allah gives because of rifq, because of being easy. He does not give it when you have an unf, when you are harsh. When you are harsh, you will not get it. But when you are easy with the people, you get it. What you will not get when you are harsh, you get it when you are easy. وَلَوْ كُنْتَ فَضًّا غَلِيظَ الْقَلْبِ. That's up to you. If you are tough with the people, know that they are strong. Not mad people with the people, they will run away from you. They are quite late but they value. So, what the fucking call you only let you? It may be like you also, you're not. So, say one, but I show you can you ever know something in your own life? Something was explained, you did not understand. You say, Ustaz, I didn't understand. And then he says, you can you ever understand? Even amongst ulama is some trouble. Do you know? And Imam al-Muzani rahimahullah, his younger sister's son, he has a younger sister. The son was al-Imam al-Tahawi, Abu Ja'far al-Tahawi, Sahib al-Aqidah. The sister of al-Muzani. Do we understand? So al-Imam al-Muzani is maternal uncle, to who? Tahawi. He used to teach al-Imam al-Tahawi, rahimahullah, he used to teach him fiqh. And he generally took all his knowledge at the beginning from Muzani, the student of Shafi'i. So he was nurtured upon Mazhab al-Imam Shafi'i. Abu Ja'far al-Tahawi was nurtured upon the madhab of who? Imam al-Tahawi, Imam al-Shafi. One day, Al-Muzani would teach you. Sheikh, I don't understand. Can you ever understand? He stood up from the class. He dropped his books. He went away. He stopped learning from his uncle. That was how he became Hanafi. Started to learn from Abu Hanifa, one of the biggest scholars of hadith in that country. He has a book, Sharh Ma'ani al-Athar. It's about a defense from the madhab of Al-Imam Abi Hanifa, the positions of Abu Hanifa, away from the Shafi'iyya where he was going, because of one single expression. If you are tough, you may not achieve much. The Prophet said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Inna Allah rafiqun yuhibbu al-rifq. Allah is ar-rafiq, yuhibbu al-rifq. Allah desires that we are easy in ourselves. وَيُعْطِي عَلَى الرِّزْقِ مَا لَا يُعْطِي عَلَى الْعُلْمِ. What Allah makes you achieve when you are easy with the people, you will not achieve it when you are harsh with them. وَمَا لَا يُعْطِي عَلَى مَا سِوَاهُ. Likewise, you will not achieve anything that you can only achieve when there is risk. If you don't employ risk, you will not achieve anything. Every other thing you want to achieve, you must bring risk. Without risk, no achievement. Be easy, be compassionate, be agreeable. These are words we use the English people express this word. Be agreeable. Agreeable, that is, people can always talk to you. They can convince you. Don't be a man who, when they talk about it, they say, that one, forget about him. There's nothing you say to him that will listen to. Don't be that kind of man. How many goodness will meet the individual working like that? The individual is not agreeable. You will not get what you are supposed to get when there is no risk. May Allah protect us. This hadith was reported by Al-Imam Muslim rahimahullah. وعنها, she also reported that أن النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم قال, that the Prophet صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم said, إن الرفق لا يكون في شيء إلا زانه. إن الرفق لا يكون في شيء إلا زانه. Being easy with the people. لا يكون في شيء. You don't introduce it in a thing. It does not come inside a thing except that it beautifies that. It brings beauty. Only man for to our planet. The next animal people, they say it's very knowledgeable. Then it can. His words will be coming out of his mouth easily. Yeah, that is great. Easy. Take things easy. وَلَا يُنْزَعُ مِنْ شَيْءٍ إِلَّا شَرٍ. You don't take away ease from an affair except that. Taking away that ease from that affair, it destroys the affair. It brings destructive to it. It brings demeaning to it. It brings demeaning to it. That hadith was reported by Imam Muslim. وعن جرير بن عبد الله, that is جرير بن عبد الله البجلي, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. جرير بن عبد الله البجلي said, the Messenger of Allah صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم said, Man hurima rizqa, hurima al-khayr, man hurima al-rizq. Whoever has been deprived of al-rizq, whoever has been deprived, he has not been given rizq. Hurima al-khayr. Look at this faith, al-khayr. Every good has missed him. Why? Hurima al-rizq. Because he is deprived of ease. Man hurima al-rizq, hurima al-khayr. The one who is bereft of rizq, of ease, he will lose everything. Our man yuframu rizqa. The one who will become bereft of ease, yuframu al-khayr. What will happen also is that he will not gain goodness. He will be prevented from goodness. Probably. Hadith is also from the Sahih of Al-Imam Muslim. If we go to Kitab Al-Adab, it's Sahih Muslim. There are a number of ahadith about al-rizq. He has a whole bab of rizq. It deserves that we go back to it. Because in our own time, what we refer to as salafiyya is al-ulm. When you are harsh, you are Salafi. When you are harsh, people are quiet, unagreeable, ununderstandable. You only hear and understand yourself. That is when you are Salafi. In the thinking of many of us, they leave this most serious, very serious, important sunnah of the Messenger. Be easy with it. Take it easy. Gradual. Teach him gradual. One time the brother called me and said, he listened to an audio in a class that I did of Sufiya. According to him, when he heard it, he was convinced that it is not appropriate to follow that path. He left it. You know his question? He has relatives who are Sufis too. He's asking somebody about Bajah. You have learned, you have gained, you have left it. You were Kazalika Kunta min qabl. Famanallahu alayk. Now, what you think is, the next thing is tabdi. No, explain to them. They are ignorant like you, yes. Pay attention. Read more. Study more about what you want to mix them about. Much more than what you have heard in a lecture. Lectures are just to agitate us to do well. Lecture will just give you general knowledge. You need to go back. It's like a miftah. The key of a house does not make a house. If you go to a university and you learn Arabic, if you are not a hard-fighting student your own, it will just be all that you learned in a class. Oh, my dear brother. What makes the student is not just what he was told in a class. How about his own personal effort? So when you hear a lecture, go back home, work on it, propoma, add to it. That's where you start. As you are adding to it, your own conviction about the sunnah will be increased. So you can meet them. When they bring the shubha, you can explain. In a nice way. When they raise this issue, you can explain. When they raise this issue, you can explain. Even when they don't accept, when they go back home, they start thinking, oh, he was explaining calmly without a fight. Why is it about a fight? All the people have been telling you, this is your video that you are doing every day. It is this your quietness they will be talking about. They will not talk about the sunnah you are preaching. Be easy with the people. Be easy. Make good doubt. Make good explanation. Explain. Don't be tired of explaining. I always say this. Don't be tired of explaining. Say it again. 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 Maybe they have not understood. Do you not hear Nabi Nuh alayhi salam? فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ جَنَّاتٍ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ أَنْهَارًا مَا لَكُمْ لَا تَرْجُونَ لِلَّهِ وَقَارًا وَقَدْ خَلَقَكُمْ أَطْوَارًا أَلَمْ تَرَوْا كَيْفَ خَلَقَ اللَّهُ سَبْعَ سَمَاوَاتٍ طِبَاقًا وَجَعَلَ فِيهِنَّ نُورًا وجعل القمر فيهن وجعل الشمس سراجا والله أنبتكم من الأرض نباتا ثم يعيدكم فيها ويخرجكم إخراجا. He was saying, ثم إني دعوتهم جهارا ثم إني أعلنت لهم وأسررت لهم. Sometimes I will raise my voice, sometimes I will come speak to them gently. He was upon that, وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا نُوحًا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ فَلَبِثَ فِيهِمْ أَلْفَ سَنَةٍ إِلَّا 950 years. You have not spoken for 95 minutes. You are tired. They are intolerant. Be patient. Be patient. If you go to Kutub al-Sunan al-Arba, Shaykh Al-Albani rahimahullah, he finished it almost 30-something years before they were published. His tahqiq on As-Sunan al-Arba, over 80 years, he has finished tahqiq. He was still making muraja. Be patient upon knowledge. Don't be in a haste with yourself or with the people. Give them time. Explain. Talk to them. They will abuse you, they will insult you. Be patient. That insult is reward for you with Allah. Be patient. Explain. Talk to them. Explain. If you come with the explanation from this angle, they don't accept, try to look for another angle to come from. Maybe there's a point I have not explained very well. Those things will be something to go 50 years ago. When I have told him he didn't tell, it is not telling him, it is making him understand. You know it's like this, it is like this, it is like this. If a person keeps doing salah, what will you do? Darqaya, anta fi salah, wa fihi min al-nas. من يتكلم في الصلاة ماذا تقول؟ توصيه كفر. The Prophet Muhammad was in Salah with the rest of the a companion's name, Muawiyah ibn Hakam. His name. Someone's name. Muawiyah ibn Hakam said, Yarhamukallah. He continues his salah. Like a brother sneezes now, and I say, Yarhamukallah, where is salah? The person who sneezes, it is sunnah for him to say, Alhamdulillah. Al-Imam al-Nasa'i reported that hadith. How about you? He said, say Yarhamukallah. Muawiyah said, Yarhamukallah. And the people started looking at him. Says, Malakum tanzuruna ilayya. Why are you all looking at me in salah? Before he said that, he said to them, Wa kuklahumma ya. You know what that means? It's a cough, literally. Like, may your mother miss you all. Malakum. What's wrong with you? All of you, tanzuruna ilayya, you are all looking at me. As he was saying that, more people were visiting their land. And he was saying that, during Salah, the Salafi of today, what will you do today? Ikhwa, let us be easy with that. Be easy with it. After the salah, what did he say? The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, فوالله ما رأيت معلما قبله ولا بعده. I never saw a teacher before that and after that like the Prophet Muhammad. فوالله ما ضربني. Wallahi, the Prophet did not slap me. ولا شتمني. He did not give me shouting as he did so. ولا قهرني. He did not harass me. ولكن all that he said was that إن هذه الصلاة, this salah, لا يصلح منها شيء من كلام الناس. Nothing from the statements of human beings is lawful inside. إنما هي ماذا؟ التسبيح والتسبيح وماذا؟ والتحميد. Only Allah Akbar. Sami Allah min that's what we say. شيء من كلام الناس, from normal day-to-day statements of human beings, لا يصلح في الصلاة. It is not allowed in Salah. That's why it says, ما رأيت مثله. I never see a teacher like that. Why? Wallahi, ما ضرب. He did not slap me. He did not beat me. He did not insult me. Meaning that many of the teachers they have work still in our own time. What are we going to do, sir? We can all live out of the mosque. Apart from short things on Shaykh. To that they are more about you. You know what Palapala will be talking something Palapala. Now. Salah. So what did the Prophet do to him? Please, you see this Salah, it is not proper to talk during Salah. All you do in Salah is what when the man heard that one, he can now ask more questions. So he asked about cut. You know, drawing the line that the people will ask the Prophet. After he got that, he asked another question regarding his Jariyah. I even have some sheep or camel, some goats. And I had a slave there running after them. One day I came, I saw that the fox had taken one of them away. And Anna ibn bin Abnai Adam, another shop, asked Kama Yahtafu. I get annoyed that we get to hand for hand. I slapped again. What should I do, messenger of God? He made a mistake for which he was corrected. For how many questions was he asking? Why? The Prophet maintained a rich. Yeah, examples are named. How about the man, the hadith of Abu Hurairah who came to urinate in the family? If you are the one, what do you do? If you do that, the easy with it. The easy with it. I think it should be good to stop here in the shop. We'll stop here. We'll continue from here in our next. We have one or two questions. Now, please take care of that boy. The boy's boy. Now, when the world becomes excellent, after you fulfill your basic obligatory needs, as an individual, you have rights on yourself. You have a wife, you take care of her needs. You have children. Take care of their basic needs. You have parents. Take care of their needs. These are the people. Apart from you, your parents have another person who takes care of them. Yourself and that person will take care of your parents. For you, then your wife and children. Or you, then your parents, since you have parents. But because you have another brother, it's why I came back to your wife and then your children. So that at least regarding you, your wife, then your children. Your needs. You need to eat food. You need to wear clothes. You need to stay under a roof. You move around. You need a car. You need a car. Add it to it. Some people don't need that. It's just that we have seen cars as things of enjoyment. A car is not a thing of enjoyment. It is basic necessity. I tell you. Take care of those needs. The excess, what remains is excess. There are people that what they have can take care of them 50 times. The 49 is from the puzzle of that, from the excess of their will. Is this clear to you? Is this clear to you first? Huh? To an extent. Now, you only will mention the extent that is not clear. You have not mentioned the part that is not clear. The thing does not tell you not to enjoy your excess wealth. He's enjoying his excess wealth. Yes, he's enjoying his excess wealth. Lawful enjoyment of your excess wealth is lawful for you. Lawful enjoyment of your excess wealth is lawful for you. Lawful enjoyment of your excess wealth is lawful for you. If you made Hajj once, then you make Hajj again. You make Hajj again. You are making a lawful enjoyment of your excess wealth. That's lawful. Do you understand? You understand now? Now. Alaykum salam. Of what? Female. This is in graveyard. The ulama are divided. Some say they should not go at all. But what is correct, and Allah knows best, is that it is lawful for them to go sometimes. What is prohibited is that a woman should be regularly going. When she becomes a woman who is going always visiting graveyard, but that she does so once in a while, sometimes in a while, there is no blame on that. The cause of Allah that is mentioned in that hadith is on Zawara. Women who are always going every day, every week, every time, always going there. But a woman goes there, Zahira, she goes sometimes. Zahira, she goes sometimes. There's no blame on that. Is it clear? Because the women also fall under that statement of the Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam, when he talked about ziyaratul qubur. He says, فَإِنَّهَا تُذَكِّرُكُمُ الْآخِرَةِ. That visitation will make you remember the hereafter. It concerns the women too. Yeah. Allah. Now, we all are going to be people of risk. So, please, very important. Find out people are unnecessarily poor. They think that the tougher the sunnah. When you are tougher, that is when you are sunni. Find that shit to my friend Jackson. The best among the scholars of Al-Jafr al-Hadi, even among the scholars, were those who are most easy with it. Most easy. If the ulama in the past remind you that you are a person, you criticize this one, this one, make them from this, jump. After they will not take their statement again. There are examples. They say, who are concealing kalam sinna, he always attacks the people. The only thing, if they know you are going and you not, they will stop taking your faith. Today, the scholars of the Shabbat scholars of Jammu, because we can abuse anybody. A brother told me that someone said to me, is there any scholar we cannot abuse? The brother said to me that one young boy, less than 30 years old, is there anybody we cannot bring down? Guru. We are talking about the age of the Muslim, the honor of the. We are joking with it. May Allah protect all. Likewise, even our wives, our children. Some people don't play with their children. So tough, powerful. Children, bad idea. You know what is WhatsApp? Play. Diarrhea cough. No laughter. You don't smile inside the house. When you have to why not smile inside it's remembering the hereafter. He does not know that smile itself is an act of ibadah. He's smiling not from ibadah. Smiling to your family, it is not from ibadah. Yes, hadith on it. It's sadaqah. Bimana al-ibadah. Don't think that the stronger and tougher than the better. No. Risk. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يُحِبُّ الرِّزْقَ فِي الْأَمْرِ كُلِّهِ. Allah has risk in every affair. What is it? When you are when you drive a car, some people drive very fast. You can't push your car, you push it. Have you not seen those kinds of brothers? No balance stop there. Every 2 weeks they visit the mechanic to change the shock absorber. Maybe I don't have time. Please have time. Calm down. إِنَّ اللَّهَ رَفِيقٌ يُحِبُّ الرِّزْقَ. Allah is Rafiq. I think we can stop there. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.